She was the queen of Hollywood glamour, adored by millions, married 7 times. But behind the diamonds, fame, and red carpets was a woman fighting pain, heartbreak, and loneliness. In her final years, she retreated into a quiet mansion, far from the spotlight. This is the powerful, tragic story of Elizabeth Taylor, her husbands, her suffering, and the legacy she left behind. Born in London in 1932 to American parents, Elizabeth Taylor's rise to stardom seemed almost accidental. When her family moved to Los Angeles before World War II, young Elizabeth, with her striking looks, captured Hollywood's attention. At just 10, she made her film debut. By 12, she was a star in National Velvet. But with every spotlight came a shadow, and her personal struggles were just beginning. By the 1950s and 60s, Elizabeth Taylor wasn't just a star. She was a living legend. Cleopatra, Cat on a Hot Tin Roof, Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf, each performance built her legacy. She was the highest-paid actress in Hollywood, winning 2 Academy Awards. But fame had its price. Her relationships, illnesses, and even hospital visits were public spectacle. She was both admired and consumed by the media. 8 marriages, 7 men. Each story more dramatic than the last. At 18, she married Conrad Hilton Jr., a union marked by abuse. Then came Michael Wilding, 20 years older, father of her first 2 children. Mike Todd was her great love, but he died in a tragic plane crash. She found comfort in Eddie Fisher, who left Debbie Reynolds for her. Then Richard Burton, twice. Their passion burned too bright to last. John Warner was next. Then finally, Larry Fortensky, whom she met in rehab. Each man left a mark, but none could truly hold her heart. After John Warner, Elizabeth's life shifted. She dated quietly, with brief engagements that never led to the altar. She sought peace, not headlines. Then came Larry Fortensky, a construction worker she met during rehab. 2 people healing, 2 souls wounded. Against all odds, they fell in love. In 1991, they married at Michael Jackson's Neverland Ranch. The event was extravagant. Celebrities, cameras, even a skydiving photographer. But Elizabeth knew how to spin attention into purpose. She sold the wing photos for $1 million and used the money to fund AIDS research. Even in celebration, she was thinking of others. The marriage didn't last. They divorced in 1996. But Elizabeth and Larry stayed connected. When he suffered a brain injury, she paid for all his medical expenses. In a letter before her death, she wrote, "You're a part of my life that cannot be carved out." When she died, she left him $825,000. Some love stories don't end in marriage, but endure anyway. Beneath her stunning image was relentless pain. A back injury during National Velvet haunted her for life. Surgeries, illnesses, painkillers, tranquilizers. She lived in constant agony. In 1983, she became the first major star to check into rehab, bravely confronting her addiction in front of the world. The 1990s and 2000s brought one health battle after another. Hip replacements, brain surgery, skin cancer, and finally, congestive heart failure. She often appeared in a wheelchair, fragile but determined. Her world grew quieter, but her legacy grew stronger. On March 23, 2011, the world lost Elizabeth Taylor. She was 79. Her funeral, held at Forest Lawn, began 15 minutes late, at her request. She wanted to be fashionably late, even to her own goodbye. She left behind not only unforgettable films and iconic jewelry, but a powerful legacy of resilience and compassion. In her last years, Elizabeth found peace in Casa Elizabeth, a mid-century mansion in Palm Springs. With views of the San Jacinto Mountains and interiors styled by Kathy Ireland, it was her private escape. After her death, the home sold for millions. A final reminder of the magic she brought to every space she touched.